Yeah, I'm a heartbreaker. But I'm not your breaker. 素晴らしい.
I didn't think it could get any sadder. I didn't think it could get any worse than what we've already seen. I thought the episode where Shion was mutilating Satoko, I thought that was as depraved and as terrible as the show could get. That last episode was so sad. But you know what I liked what they did? They gave us some hope. When she was laying there and they were all looking at her, all their ghosts were just looking at her, and and you know what really makes that episode, I don't know the perfect word for it, but like, instead of leaving it off of all of them dying, like all of them ending on a sad note, it ends with all her friends around her supporting her, and she knew, even if I die right now, it's gonna be okay, because now we all know what we need to do. And that right there, that I thought that was so beautiful. That was so beautiful. And I like that they had to get Hanyu. I keep calling her Hanfu. Hanyu. They had to get Hanyu on board to say that we can't do this without you. You gotta fully believe that we can do this. I feel like that episode was so poetic, sad, it was beautiful, it was also hopeful. We add Takano Mio as one of the top villains in the anime community ever, next to Kyubey from Madoka. I guess this loop is, this supernatural occurrence is just something that's happening. It's not like a controlled phenomenon. I didn't know that she, depending on how she dies, she can't remember how things went. You know what I mean? I didn't know that was like a criteria, or not even a criteria. I didn't know that was like an issue, that if she dies a certain way, she would not be able to remember what happened in the previous timeline that could then help her in the current one that she would be existing in. I cannot wait to see what these kids do. The fact that Hinamizawa is basically an experiment, or the reason why these government officials want to kill, because after Rika, the queen carrier of the disease, dies, I guess everybody is going to, what's laying dormant within them is going to wake up and cause them to like all fight again. But I'm just like, am I confused on why they killed everyone? Is it because they don't want the disease to spread? Are they trying to understand the disease more? Is it, like, what is the point of killing all the villagers? I would think the only logical reason is they don't want the disease to leave Hinamizawa, but because of the research that they have been doing for years, they understand that this disease is only native to Hinamizawa, so I don't understand what's the point of killing everybody. Like, I really don't get it. And that further plays into what I think Hinamizawa is just an experiment that the government is toying around with to do whatever they want, so they can, once they utilize this biological weapon, they're gonna kill all the people who are the carriers of the disease. Like, I don't know. Well, I guess we'll find out more. Oh look, this title's, are we gonna get Takano Mio's backstory? Because I really could care less. That scene with her laying there, she's about to get killed, and all her friends are watching her, and Keiichi's like, he couldn't perform the miracle this time around, but we know what to do next time. Like, just the fact that she was all supported, like, she knew her friends were gonna be there with her once she died. Like, that was just so... Oh, that was new. I saw that screenshot of Hanfu looking crazy. What was that? Everybody dying one by one. Satoko getting killed. Yo, Mio, she killed them so... Was that her? That was Hanfu at the ending? What? I said, yeah, the ending of the opening.
特定の干渉をする寄生虫が存在するという論。地球上には無数の寄生生物が存在し、時には宿主を支配したりすることが広く知られている。にもかかわらず人体に寄生し、その宿主を支配する存在については固くなに否定してきた。Hanyu?
I can never get that girl's name right. Hanyu.
するということは人間の思い。 つまりは思想を
I
支配する
know Hanyu's not the main villain of the story. And Takano Miyo's been trying to kill her, kill that parasite this whole time. Right?
あるいは宗教弾圧の大量虐殺を肯定してしまう論調になりかね。
Wow, really?
だから脳内寄生虫を語ることは
That's
戦
like
後
talking
タ
about
ブー
brain.
になっておるの。
Why would you want to write an essay
脳
like
内寄
that?
生虫は必ず存在する。
Why do you think these parasites exist?
あれはおじいちゃん。
仮説を生きているうちに証明できた科学者は限られたものだけだ。私の研究が正当な評価を受けられた
Dang,
なら、
Takano Miyo lived long enough to go from hero to villain. Is that her character arc?
あ、その時おじいちゃんは神様になれるんだよ。
神様に？
What?
ああ、
What is her grandpa into?
やっぱり鳥小屋しか開かない鍵なんだよ。もうやめて戻ろうよ。私は試したんだから。開けば幸せになれる。
We can say goodbye to this hell. What is going on? Oh shoot. Oh no, that probably killed her grandfather.
お父さん、お母さんはどこ？どこなの？お父さん。
Takano.
高野先生を頼りなさい。
Oh, and she gets adopted by him.
お父さん。
Hey.
どれで？
あなたの面倒を見てくれそうな人は？
高野ひふみ。
その人は誰かな？そういう人じゃなくて親戚とかは？参ったな。
So her parents died from
そ
this.
れじゃあよろしくお願いいたします。
Wait, is it?
おい、
Oh my god.
ごめんなさい。ごめんなさい。ごめんなさい。
どうしてだ？どうしてお前はそんなこともできないんだ？
髪の毛の毛だ。何？それ。
What the heck is this? Dad, you set me up. How if I was her, I'd be like, Dad, why the hell did you send me here?
そっちじゃねえ。こっちだよ。もったいねえだろうが。ほら、食えよ。ああ。
Dang, what's with all the abusive ass adults in this show?
あ、もうやだよ。
See, Takano Miyo is even in an abusive
お
household.
母さんのいるところに逃げられるもんなら逃げ出したいよ。でも
So her dad and mother died, but what about how she ended up with her
外に
grandfather?
出るの鳥小屋の鍵。階段裏のドアを閉めてる鍵。
How do you know
同
that?
じなんだよ。それって本当？捕まったらきっと殺されちゃう。
They? There's more than one person?
いつまでもここにいる気。
What is even in this place? So he's a doctor. He's a doctor. Is he experimenting on them?
美代子はどう？私と行かない。
Man, I'd be scared if somebody
あ
was
んたと一緒
listening
に来
to
てくれる
them.
なら。
Okay, so that's what this is.
おい、そこで何してる？待て、待て。
Yo, look what they're wearing. It looks like the Yamainu. Dang, you gotta get off the main road. Oh boy. Oh my god. Oh, she bite his thumb off? Oh my god. What the f-
このご恩は忘れません。
Who is that?
高野くんが羨ましいよ。良いお孫さんを持たれて。
まだ自慢できるようなことは何もしていません。
Who are those guys?
させた時、初めて私は祖父に褒めてもらえると。
礼を尽くし大勢の人たちの信用と支持
Did
を
her
取り
other
付けた。
friends escape?
その金を私が託すということは、私が君を高野くんかった。だからそれは高野くんに対する私の
My
罪滅ぼ
sense
しでも
towards
ある。
him.
私の目の黒いうちは、みおちゃんの研究に一切の不自由はさせん。 からいつでも頼りなさい。助力は惜しまないからね。
研究を完成させようとしているかのようですな。
本当にそうかもしれません。
So
誤解し
this
ないでくださいよ。
guy
この研究は
mentioned a
細菌兵
parasite.
器の保有が目的では。理事会はいくつかの条件を挙げています。一つはこの研究に関する分野で優秀な才能を持つ人物に研究費等を委ねる。
I really hope her brain's not infected with her grandfather and like possessed her body or
私以上
something.
にこの研究に詳しい人物が存在するとお思いですか？
中野三佐です。
Okay.
三佐、こちらは入江京介先生です。
どうも、入江と申します。ひなみ沢将軍軍の資料を読ませていただ
Did
き
they
まし
have
た。
all those kids? That was he like experimenting on these kids to see who he could pass the parasite onto successfully, so his will lives on for this study?
知的興奮を
So she's gotta play nice in front of
高野さん紹介します。
that guy.
富武君と小此木君です。
この度のプロジェクトの監査役を仰せつかりました。
お好みと申します。
不正規船部隊の一つ、山犬の隊長です。ひなみ沢に常駐し、三佐を直接サポートします。
ボディーガードみたいなものと思っていいのかしら。
Oh, so she did get away? She looks like Satoko.
神様のバカ。私がこんな目に遭わなくちゃならない。私が何をしたの？
I am so locked in,
悪い
y'all.
ことの2つがあって、どっちも長続きしないってお父さんが言ってた。だったらこれも長続きしないんだよね。これで私の不幸を終わりにして、今日までの不幸に見合う幸福に導いて、私を殺して、その雷で私を殺してよ。田無美代子はここにいる。私のお父さんとお母さんを奪ったように、私の命もここから奪え。
Oh, snap. What? I'm so glad I don't have to watch every week for a new episode. Okay, y'all, so that is a part of Takano, or should I say Tanashi Miyo's backstory. I'm just so confused on why her dad sent her there. Maybe her dad was bamboozled by the nice guy act and thought like his teacher was really someone good, or maybe he knew that how his teacher was and knew that she would just have to go through something like that. She would have to suffer for an extensive period of time. That's probably what he meant. He probably was trying to tell her, I'm sending you to this doctor. You're gonna suffer and be unhappy for a long time, but it's gonna be worth it. She grew up, and I'm guessing her grandfather is that guy. Like you know, I'm sure they'll clear this up in the next episode, but for them to mention, for the government officials when she was older talking to them and she brought the study materials to them, for them to mention, oh, it seems like you've, like they totally mentioned like the possibility like of the parasite, for them, the parasite controlling her mind because she's so attached to the study. But I mean, what did her grandfather talk about? Like, he said that there are parasites that can control our mind, so all our thoughts or whatever, and he wants to destroy them. Like, you know, it's giving me that Hanyu is a parasite, possibly, but that's just because of the opening. She looked really crazy. Totally wasn't expecting that. I don't know, like, what is her... That's what I was like, what does she want? Like, what's her end goal here? Because, you know what? That's what... I think it is her grandfather. I think it is her grandfather who's possessed her body or controlling her brain. He was somehow, I think they have all those kids there and they're experimenting on their kids, and he's going to pick the right kid that is more compatible with whatever experiment or transformation where he can send his consciousness into her brain or be parasitic to her brain and I guess control her thoughts, control her will. Because he says in the beginning of the episode, talking to Miyako when she's younger, I want to be a god. I want to be a god. And what did she say last episode? when she was talking, what did Mio say when she was talking to her, you know, Onogi and the other? She said, I'm going to be the next Oyo. She says, I'm going to be a god. That's her grandfather. That's not the, I don't think that's the real Takano Mio. I think that's her grandfather in her body, because he even mentions there's not many scientists alive that see their research come to fruition, that see their studies get proven or to the world. I think that's her grandfather controlling her brain and is parasitic to her brain, and he's the one who's really behind the scenes. That's what I think. Because all the things that Takano Mio said last episode is the exact same things that the grandfather said. Now, the only other reason or possibility is that she's upholding the mantle, or she's really trying to continue on his research, but we see that her family died. That's not really her grandfather. That's was essentially abused, and she was probably brainwashed. That's what I think. I think she was brainwashed. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. Thank you so much for watching. It's so good. Like, this is really good. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll